Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this video I'm going to take a look at Budget Spell Mage. Yes, it is once again possible to play Mage on the cheap side, not quite fully on budget but only with 3 epic cards. So I built this deck and it cost 2480 dust and it's completely playable. I had a little bit under 60% win rate while I was playing this deck, so it worked alright. And the expensive cards in it are 2 copies of Apex's Blast, which can only be used in this archetype, so that's of course a little bit of an investment in particular this archetype. And then 1 Yoke Box, which also goes nicely into Highlander Mage and pretty much all sorts of Mage decks. The reason to include Yoke Box is that without the Yoke Box the deck just felt like, okay, it was a little bit too fair. It was able to win games, but then there were also games where it just didn't have any sorts of answers, because there's no the amazing Reno, so you don't have that full clear into random effects. There's no evocation, so you don't get that big bunch of spells that you can then use. So Yoke Box comes in and helps out, because it is a card that sometimes just wins games on its own, and sometimes it rescues you from a difficult situation. So it's very nice to have some kind of this sort of really powerful tool available to you when you're playing a deck that otherwise doesn't have very powerful tools. Another card that you don't see in the full cost spell mage list that is in this list is Magic Trick. And Magic Trick is awesome because it allows you to discover all sorts of cards, including evocation potentially. So it just also gives your deck a little bit more access to resources that it would otherwise not have. Other than that, it is Spell Mage business as usual. You discount your spells with Incanter's Flow, you get some random mage minions with Font of Power, you try to make the best use you can out of them. One thing I have noticed, by the way, is that you tend to get Arcane Flak Mage every once in a while from Font of Power. So really think about when you play your secrets, because if you have a Font of Power available, or if you expect that you need a Font of Power top deck, then that could give you the Flak Mage, and then if you have already played your secrets you can't use the Flak Mage, but if you have secrets still in hand, then you can use them together with the Flak Mage to get some AoE effect going. And then the Spell Mage deck has a bunch of burn. There's Frostbolts, there's Fireballs, there's Apex's Blasts, so you're able to hit face quite a bit with this deck from hand. So you need to get some minions going, chip in some damage with those, and then finish off with spells. Between Rays of Frost and Blizzard there's also a little bit of this Freeze Mage feel to the deck. You stall the game and wait until you get all the pieces together and then boom boom, go for the win. As for the mulligans with this deck, they are your usual Spell Mage mulligan. Font of Power, Incanter's Flow, Ancient Mysteries, Learn Draconic. So that you can get that 6/6 dragon out there early, you can discount your spells, you can get some random mage minions, and you thin your deck by drawing some of your secrets. In slower matchups, or if you already have some of these tools, you can also afford to keep Arcane Intellect, so that you can get deeper into your deck faster. As for upgrades to this deck, there are 3 main cards that are run in the full cost deck that are not included in this one, and those cards are Evocation, Power of Creation, and the amazing Reno from Galagon's Awakening Adventure. And no matter what you're going to put in first, the first replacement I would do would be to take out Polymorph. Polymorph I think is the weakest card in this list. I would replace it with more burn if I could. But unfortunately there just aren't any more cheap cards that would do things that I want them to do, so a little bit of defensive power instead. The best performing card out of this list is Evocation, so I would replace Evocation into the deck first if I have the choice. But of course any of these will do at any time, they are not sensitive to the order, you can put them in when you have them. And after you have replaced the Polymorph, then the next ones to go are the Magic Tricks. Magic Trick is kind of a substitute for Evocation anyway, so it's logical that it goes out. So then take out the Magic Tricks and put in the rest of the cards, 1 copy of Power of Creation, 1 copy of the amazing Reno, and there you pretty much have a meta deck. Some meta decks run 1 copy of Deep Freeze and 2 copies of Power of Creation, but performance statistics are showing that Deep Freeze might actually be better, so I think I like it better that way. And if you don't have Galakrond's Awakening Adventure, so you don't have the amazing Reno, then the card that I would use instead of Reno would be Pyroblast, because I get that freeze magey feel when I play this deck, and adding in a little bit more burn could help it out. Although also a second copy of Power of Creation can do if you don't have Pyroblast, but you happen to have that one. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell icon to get notifications when new videos come. And now, let's go take a look at Budget Spell Mage in action. So the only real question is there something to replace the Polymorph with? That would be cheap, because I wouldn't want to put in more expensive cards. Because Polymorph has been the weakest card. But maybe it's okay. Right, we have some interesting cards here. Dragon's Horde, so Highlander Rogue? Probably right. Would other rogue decks run Dragon's Horde? Maybe not. Isn't it really bad for Zoo that they nerfed Scrap Imp? What is really bad? Obviously Zoo would rather have the Scrap Imp left, but I mean they had to nerf that if they nerf Demon Hunter and others as well. Some Spy Mistressing, cool. Not yet a Flame Ward time, I think. Let's draw some cards. 7 cards in hand. 5 out of 8 progress on that. Looks good. He's just not going to attack if I just play a Flame Ward, right? I believe so, yes. He will just chill. But I'll still just do this. Attack at your own peril. But he just won't. It's pretty simple, really. Well, that was a good discover. He's going to have a lot of 4/4s in this game. Powerful discovers. I approve. See what sort of mage minions I can pick up here. I was able to pick up the Flak Mage. I guess I'm Apex blasting his face here. And freeze that one. 9 cards in hand. This is fine. But now all the lackeys will be 4/4s, and there will be many lackeys, so my window to win this game is rather limited. He checks whether I have a dragon in hand, and gets the good news that I don't. Excellent news. Then don't have secrets to develop with the Flak Mage. Yeah, sacrifices those. Then he might go for like a Faceless Corruptor play here. What? Whoa. Face tanking, that was... Whoa. Well, we're going for an Incanter's Flow now, I believe. Let's see about the magic trick a little bit. There would be a mirror entity. He doesn't have any lackeys in hand at the moment, so I kind of like that. So I had the option to go for that one, or to go for a Mana Cyclone now. I have played 2 spells so far, 9 cards in hand. I'll go for the Mana Cyclone now. And freeze the board. Seems like a good idea. Alright, 9 cards in hand. Board is frozen. I have 1 secret to go with the Flak Mage. So I can deal 2 damage at the moment. Now he gets a Lackey in hand, and those Lackeys are 4/4, so I would need another secret so that I could deal 4 damage, so that I could kill Lackeys. That is just what the doctor ordered, isn't it? 10 cards, my hand is full. Okay. So play the Ancient Mysteries here. Then I'll play the Flak Mage. And the Entity. And the Flame Ward. And I can ping away his minion. I can hit him in the face. Alright, splendid. He has 1 Lackey in hand. He can of course play that into an entity, if he so chooses. Now he has 2 Lackeys in hand. Some excellent tools to play into entities. Okay. I got a 4/4 Lackey 2. I was able to freeze that one and rush the other. Right, so the game continues. Fireball, Fireball. That's 13 damage that I have from hand right now. I can deep freeze his 4/4. I think I'm just going to kill the 5/2 here, instead of freezing it. Okay, Rogue has 9 mana. Does he have a Flick in hand? Flick would be good. He does have exactly Flick, which was his out here, and probably it wasn't that high that he would actually have it there. Well, so far so good. And a little bit more damage. Arcane Intellect can potentially give me that damage, right? So could a Magic Trick. Arcane Intellect has a better chance to do that. Let's use that. Draw some cards. Now I have the damage, but I don't have the mana yet. So this turn I'm just going for a Blizzard. Add a ping to the face. And next turn we're going to unload. That's 17 damage to the Rogue's face, thereby killing him and winning the game. Unless he has Galagrond. Because Galagrond would give him 5 armor. These cards are not Galagrond, so life is good. Pow. 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 Let's try with these cards. Hi, Andy. Yeah, I saw the nerfs too. I really don't know how I feel about them. We'll see. Double Incanters flow with no card draw. And the Fires of Vengeance coming right at me. I think I'm coining out an Incanter's Flow, right? I want those spells to be cheap. We will take a look at the nerfs a little bit later, like in an hour or so, once more people are here. Then it might make sense. I guess I can do another Incanter's Flow here. Let's just make all the spells real cheap. And then we try to work from there. This one is either Flame Ward or Barrier. We'll find out which one in the very near future. Hunter's coming right at me. Ooh, I can discover 3 mage minions for free. Mind if I do? Mind if I do? Ooh, and there's an arcane flak mage here. Now that's intriguing. And I can draw a free secret. As they play secret, deal 2 damage to all enemy minions. Okay. This can lead to things. Let's see how it goes. Haha, Knight and Sidanix. Could see a paladin getting good 1-drop. Yeah, the 1-drop is really, it's a major difference. Hi Ricky, Priestess finally hit. Yes, finally. They deserved it. Alright, we'll play this. Then we deal 2 damage to all of that stuff. I might as well discover a spell that costs 3 or less. And Draconic is actually a pretty sweet spell. But I can wait until next turn to play it. Can I wait longer? Maybe. I think I'm still pinging away the sharpshooter here. Let's do something like this. This is probably a Highlander hunt, right? No other hunter would develop this slowly. Hi, Exto. Oh noes. Corrosive breathing my face. My beautiful face. Well, I have the Antonidas. I think I'm just going to Apex's Blast that one now. My minions cost more. Okay. But he could have a Rottenness Drake. He definitely had at least 1 dragon in hand. But it's not always exactly the Rottenness Drake now, is it? It is not. So sometime after this dies, then Antonidas might be able to do some things. Ah, but that could also be a freezing trap. I guess I still have to go in. Oh, it's pack tactics or something like that. Okay. Well, we're not going with the Antonidas now, are we? No, not right now. We're just going to Apex's Blast his face.
Nobody move and no one gets hurt.
Do I want to Frostbolt his face too? No, not particularly. Let's just ping his face now. Can there be enough damage from spells and hero power to kill me? Potentially, yes. That's what I sometimes do as a hunter player. Well, all of that damage is negated by the ice barrier. So this is 17 and I have 16 damage here. We're going to the face. We're going to the face. And we're freezing that face. And we're freezing this board. No, I need every point of damage, right? I want to put him down to 1. So I'm actually going to freeze that. And freeze that. And ping his face. This looks better. Because now I can just ping to kill him. Even if he clears the board. So that looks more promising. Can he have 12 from hand? I mean, kill command is 5. Kill command unleash, that's 7. Plus hero power, that's 9. Already saw the corrosive breath. Alright. I don't think I keep any of this stuff, right? I mean, I want the Font of Power. I want the Incanter's Flow. I guess Flame Ward can be useful. All these Rays of Frost. Too bad they can't target face.
They will never catch me.
Well, they might negatively impact your stream. I think you're spending points on Galacrant Warrior. Yeah, I mean, it's all good. It's all good. I think I have to ping this now that it's still a 2-1. Actually, I have not seen a lot of changes in viewership, even if I switch decks for like the viewer decks. So it hasn't impacted the viewership at all, really. It hasn't increased the viewership, but it hasn't decreased it either. So it all seems good. Mana burning me. How rude. Don't Ray of Frost this. Can I afford to take 2? I have so many Rays of Frost here that I might just freeze it and avoid. I mean, 1 mana heal too. I'll take that. Hi Skugelswine. Things are going fine. Predator, you're building a budget mage deck. Yes, I am. And I mean, the rank comes and goes. I would just need to be a little bit more active about it. So that I would actually bother to grind it back at some point. I just hate grinding. I haven't been doing that. I think I want to draw 3 Ice Barrier. No particular reason not to play it, I think. Let's just play it. Ping away one of those. The ping kind of reveals that it's not a Flame Ward, but he would attack him to check the Flame Ward anyway. It's not like he has that much to lose on the board. Good evening, dear. Alright, alright. Demon Hunter just casually huntering. Pow. Really curious about the lack of board development on his part. Seems strange to me. I just want another Ice Barrier. No, I want to reduce the incoming damage a little. I want to freeze that. Nah, that's probably not useful right now. Maybe even the first freeze wasn't useful. Yeah, Raptor, that is really something that I dislike too. Just the amount of grind you have to do in this game. And it's gotten worse with the ladder rework. You would have to grind more now. There's my box. He's been very patiently waiting for me to use the Flame Ward, right? Or is he going to coin the Priestess? If he coins the Priestess, what can I do? He just doesn't do anything. That's what worries me. I think I'll go for the Ice Barrier now. Going to develop something more. Don't like want the Flame Ward. I think I'll just freeze that one. With 4 mana spent. That seems fine. I can ping his face. Really uncertain because he's playing so slow. And I'm worried about what there is to come when they slow roll like this. One more turn before I get to deep freeze. So this turn I'm frostbolting his face. I'm developing the Flame Ward. That summons the 6/6. I can also freeze the 4/3 again. I might also Magic Trick for something. Let's see what I can pick up from this. Arcane Intellect could be useful. Next turn the plan is to deep freeze his face, but Priestess here would be powerful. So with that one he can check the Flame Ward and get this board out of the way so that he can develop the Priestess. But developing the Priestess alone with his face frozen, then this 6/6 Priestess isn't going to kill this. So I would need Priestess and more.
I am complete.
Or I can do something like that. Okay. Then I go to Deep Freeze. But there can still be an Altruist turn. Altruist can definitely save him. But it has to be the Altruist, right? There's no other play. That's good. It has to be the Altruist. It is the Altruist. So if Altruist can deal the damage, then I guess he's winning. And it looks like Altruist can deal the damage. If it kills both of the water elementals, that's enough. Yeah, huge Altruist turn. That was the worst case scenario, really. What can you do? What can you do? Oh boy. That's a really huge Altruist turn. It doesn't get bigger than that. Oh boy. Warblade equipped. Metamorphose is still active. Oh boy, oh boy. So I need to do the Incanter's Flow. Then I need to draw some cards. These cards just aren't good enough. I have to kill the Altruist. And freeze that, but I'm probably dead. That was pretty good. I mean, he has 10 damage here for 1 mana, and then he has 2 more cards. 3 more cards. I'm going to box next turn and hope for a miracle. So 12 damage. He's 2 off. One off. No, he's just 1 off, yeah. And he might have something more for 3 mana. Well, that happened. There's no mage minion that can save me, right? I don't think there is. I mean, we can check it out, but I don't think there is a mage minion. Nope. So then it's the box. Alright, box, heal me up. Come on, box. Do your thing, heal me up and win the game. This doesn't actually complete. But the thing is that I need to prevent him from attacking. Otherwise it's no good. That one has not died. I'll need to prevent him from attacking somehow. And that unfortunately did not happen, so we lost. I think we can try something like this. And we have a box. Box can win. I believe. I believe in the Yogg box. 1000% you're the funniest deck in Hearthstone history. I'm scared already. I said. Yeah. Those seem interesting. Oh, that Swelping Face. We're going to take a look at them in a while. Hi, Night Elder. Thought Steal. But unbeknownst to you, but beknownst to me, I don't have any good cards in this deck. Haha. So what are they going to do about that? Found an Incanter's Flow. That's good. He still tries to discover good cards from my deck. And then he's like, where are all the good cards? And I'm like, ha, I don't have any good cards. Fooled ya, priest. Thinking that you would win by stealing my win condition. He might have actually found like 4 fireballs. Well, he couldn't, I had 1 fireball in hand all the time. And he could have a bunch of fireballs and frostbolts, I guess. So, technically, there is a way for the priest to find enough useful stuff. I guess I'll just develop the ice barrier. Maybe not. I might wait to see the results of the Font of Power. In case I pick up like a Black Mage or something. And Draconic is coming soon, but I mean, Priest will always have plenty of answers to that.
Minions, take to the streets.
Minions. Now I'm given the option to mill him. But seriously? We're not going to do that. But we are going to play an Imprisoned Observer here. That seems like a good card.
What have they done to me?
I'll need all the burn to go to Priest's face, probably. And Priest will be able to heal up so much. So I need some discounted burst. Yeah, casually time ripping happens. Now his hand is full again, though. Some severe hand size issues. I would have this Mana Cyclone. What if I don't use everything for burn?
Interesting.
Let's play the Mana Worm out there. Interesting. It's another Learned Draconic. Or another Frostbolt. It could be another Frostbolt. Maybe I will spend a Frostbolt here. Kill that one. He doesn't get the Lackey because his hand is full anyway. I'll play the Ice Barrier too. And then I'll Mana Cyclone for a couple of spells. Like this. Let's see what the priest has. I mean, he probably just hits this one in and use like Breath of the Infinite. That's what I expect to happen. But I'm fine with that. I don't mind. One way or the other, the Mana Worm has got to die. That was the expected way for it to go. But it's okay. Do another Learned Draconic here. Bit of mirror imaging. Maybe a little bit of flame warding. I guess I can ping. Where do I want to ping? I'm gonna ping a face, it's fine. Let's do it like this. Iced Man subscribed. Hi Iced Man. Welcome to the card. And thank you for the support. Double Fate Weavers. No, his hand is really cheap. His hand is mostly cards stolen from me. There cannot be a Yoke Box because I only have one Yoke Box. And it's been in the hand all the time. So Yoke Box is not an option. Does he even want to attack anywhere? I mean, he could trade the minion, but... Okay. He doesn't want to trade. Trading is so overrated. You can still have the Soul Mirror. So Deep Freeze might backfire. Curious use of that one. I already have one Learned Draconic going here. I need to spend another 4 mana. I think I'm deep freezing the tree here. Could have actually deep frozen the tree one. Would have been better. We'll do it like this. Could have also set up another Learn Draconic. It's a bit too fast, hasty on that turn. So he mostly has cards from my deck. And those cards should not be that great. But we'll see. There could be more blizzards. Who knows?
Learn obedience, peon.
There are more blizzards. That's fancy. Lazy peons. Okay. Well, we're going to learn some more Draconic. Do some magic tricking. Flame Ward. Seems okay, although this one is likely to get a Flame Ward too. So did I need to use the Ancient Mysteries first? Possibly. I'll pick up that Flame Ward. That picks up Flame Ward. I used the Flame Ward that costs mana this turn. That's okay. Then I'll ping that one away. And I'll use this Frostbolt to hit that one, so that it can't attack now. So this seems okay. So far I've seen 2 of the cards that he stole from me, and both of those were blizzards. He could have Madame Lazul and he would be likely to find a yoke box. His Calagrund is also really invoked at the moment. Fully invoked even. We might be going for a yoke box in the near future. We'll see. Will he trade some minions? Will he go face? Going face risks a Flame Ward, which would then kill something, unless he plays an Apotheosis, which he could do. Nah, just kill off his minions. Alright, well 5 mana remaining, so he can do more things. Alright, gets a 4/5. That's fine. I went ahead of Frostbolt. And I still don't have... I have a bit of burn here, but not quite the numbers. Using my burn on his minions feels really bad. And that's the yoke box. I mean, we're playing the meme already. Let's go with it. Show me what you've got. Show me what you've got, box. Good. Then I want that one dead. Alright. Good. Excellent work, Yokebox. Let's see what the priest has next. Soul Mirror. Do you have it? You could of course also have his Calagrund, that would kill 4 of these right off the bat. And there's some other alternatives too. But that one really is not one of them. Dead Priest.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.